It's been a while since I've done a scene breakdown. And as you can see from what's clearly on the screen, I got a treat for you today. If you've never seen the movie, I'm going to get you, Sucka. My God, you are doing yourself a disservice, okay? This is a classic made back in 1988 and starring Keenan Ivory Wayans, the just like when it comes to like almost everything that a lot of people have taken, that a lot of people have enjoyed over the past, few decades, a lot of that is spawned from Keenan Ivory Wayans and his sense of humor from what's that In Living Color to the various movies that he did, the people that the overwhelming amount of his family that are in Hollywood, having their fun. It's just when it comes to representation, I mean, pave the way is an understatement. Keenan Ivory Wayans deserves all the respect in the world, and I, for one, damn sure give it to him. Now, as far as and it's primarily because of what he's been able to accomplish. Like if personal things, life stories and stuff like that, whatever. I'm not, what I'm saying, like there's nothing to get into over there because this is literally not my business. All I can do is appreciate the art that he put out, and this is some of it. The scene we're about to break down is hilarious, but I want to go through it piece by piece. This came out in 1988. I was 7 years old, and what kind of impression on a young mind do you think this type of movie would have? Yes, I wasn't technically supposed to watch it, but I had a cool dad, so that's how things work. So let's get into what's quite possibly my favorite scene in this entire flick. Let's rock. Black Revolutionary Headquarters, brothers united against the man. Yes. Yes, it's this one. Because deal is not only is it doesn't have Keenan Ivory Wayans, but it also has Clarence Williams, who everybody knows, loves, and respects, and the twists and turns are just fantastic. So you saw that? It was like Down with Whitey. You see the little Malcolm X there. All the pamphlets. Black is Beautiful in the corner. Like he's definitely going to speak to, the caricature, which is the the black militant from back in the 60s and 70s. Like, yo, we gotta go to war. We gotta, like bust these cats down. Like,
hello? Is anybody here? Yes, my brother.
And deal is that to this very moment, there are people who are literally like this. I've run across them. Go down to a pop meeting. Go to a pop meeting. That's People's Organization for Progress for the Uninitiated. They operate in Essex County, New Jersey. And go to a pop. You will find these types of brothers just about their business.
How may I help you? Yeah, are you Kalinga, leader of the People's Revolutionary Army? Are you CIA? No. I am Kalinga. I need to talk to you.
Kalinga. How dangerously close to cunnilingus is that?
Have a seat. Would you care for something to eat? A bean pie, perhaps? No, I'm not hungry. Something to drink. Please sit down. Herb tea. A soda. Okay, soda's fine.
A lot of hospitality. Oh, bean soda. Okay, this is where the comedy really comes in at, because this is not far from reality. I mean, one of the beautiful things about this country is that you can get imports, exports, and a lot of different cultures and a lot of different people they import from various places. So I'm pretty sure in the south of Africa, the deepest heart of the motherland, they're making bean soda.
Articulate your needs. I'm here to listen. How may I help? Well, first of all,
yeah, look at that. And it's always disgusting. Damn, not always. Pause, because that's the thing. Like I said, as someone of such urban communities where these types of individuals do exist, and particularly in the work that I've been doing over the past couple of years and being in such spaces, that face is real. Okay, you sit there, you put something that one of these foreign people offer you, or those who embrace foreign. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the whole Africa thing, you put it, go ahead, put it in your mouth. See how good that tastes. You'd rather a Cheeto any day of your life.
It's an acquired taste. Now, how may I help you, my brother?
Look, I'm here because I can't stand what's happening in this community.
Yes!
Right? I mean, shoot, you can come in with all the fire and watch them. All the fire.
Yeah, and somebody has to make a change.
Yes!
Now, brother, will you help me?
Yes! Well!
Like, this is that red cup meme all over again. My man that does the face like, damn. Like this is that meme. It, like, before that meme was ever a thing. All right, guys? Like, seriously. Like, oh yeah, would love to help you, but
I wish I could.
Damn it, man, I heard the People's Revolutionary Army was once 1,000 strong.
Was once, okay? Like, always remember that. Was once, back then.
Now, what happened?
They got government jobs.
What?
You know that government office building on 25th Street?
Yeah?
We went down to take it over. But they were hiring that day.
And ladies and gentlemen, gentrification begins. That was it. That was all she wrote. You sitting there like, yo, I'm gonna come burn this place down, and yo, hey, here's $60,000 a year in a comfy, cushy sit down and just do this monotonous everyday. I'll give you $60,000 a year for you to chill and relax, and boom, and it's just too much for me to take. And that's the establishment taking over. That's the establishment getting its way. That's the water systems being, privately, going from being publicly owned to privately owned. That's, the white flight and redlining and everything else like that. That's how it gets to go through so smoothly and so easily, because instead of it being white people that did it, they were just like, you know what, screw it. All diversity, equality, have at it, champ. And boom. And it's like people that look just like you sit there and do the shit that you be like, oh my goodness, white supremacy. Which is why it's like, to sit here and focus on identity politics is so damn pointless.
The brothers walked in with guns. They came out with jobs. The brothers weren't mad anymore.
Nobody plays crazy like Clarence Williams. But they weren't mad. Like, yo, they were satiated. They were, appeased. And thusly, you end up with the communities and the decay and, like, oh my goodness, my drug war and all that other fun stuff. And true, there's so much truth in our comedy, man. It really is.
Yes. Whitey is something else.
Damn.
You hear him in there like, oh, it's Whitey. It's not Whitey. It's money. It always will be. Yeah, let me tell you something. The resources, they're valuable. And it's ultimately, human instinct and biology, what have you. Like, yo, if we can make it easier for ourselves and our families, we will. But it comes at a cost. And here we are, 30, years later, 40, damn near 40 years later. And, 30. I got 30, like 30 years later, and it's we're seeing that price being paid at this very moment with the things previously mentioned, such as the Nork water, like the water issues happening across the nation when it comes to urban communities. That's how.
My great Nubian warrior, dinner's ready.
We have a guest. Meet my old Fay wench.
He's still called the winch. Like, that's the thing. I remember on Twitter, I got into a back and forth with Marianne Williamson supporter who was telling me, who I just simply said, look, there's just not that many self-loathing white people to carry you to victory, all right? I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. But that's not to say that there aren't self-loathing white people, or, particularly when it comes to the ladies, shoot, submission is, it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
She makes the best bean dishes in all the world.
And here's where it gets just like bananas, because those are clearly not his children. We still got him, like, hey, daddy, it's all good. Like, yo, like, just slid on up in here. Like, bruh, do what bruh gotta do. It is what it is. They all pink on the inside anyway. Just missing the little brown baby, all right?
Daddy, old gray black king, I finished my homework. Can I watch TV?
Let me hear your report.
Okay.
And let us hear, quite possibly, the greatest report that a child ever wrote, particularly a Caucasian one.
Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin in Illinois. This poor white trash went on to become the President of the United States. What's in office, this white capitalist swine?
White capitalist swine! Like, yeah. But hey, capitalism has done more, I think, to even things out than, like, all the constitutions in the world, because money's still green no matter what.
Manipulated the freedom of the black man for his own political career. Free brother!
Still appreciate it, though. Like, sometimes you just gotta appreciate the what and not particularly the why, Like, let's be real. Like, sometimes it's best to just be like, oh, okay, well, why you did it kind of sucks, but hey, appreciate the look, right?
Another piece of poor white trash shot him in the head. The end. Woo!
The Simpsons just sitting there like, woo, yup, it's for real, son. I don't know how they got accustomed to the whole bean eating thing, but whatever. Shoot, they rocking with their moms. Yeah. Oh man, this is such a good scene.
Thank you, Jesus. Whitey, I am very pleased. Yes, you and your lovely sister, you may go and watch TV.
So it's been like 30 years. So this dude is probably running a tech company right now, and and this is probably found a football player somewhere. Who knows? But I just find this to be amazing. Honestly, YouTube, do me a favor, make this right here the thumbnail for this video. I'd appreciate it very much, so.
Go and enjoy. Are you sure, my brother? You will not join us?
No.
You just see the like, dang, like, word, like, man, like, he came in there on fire, and yet, like, you see how things really is, and you're like, damn, like, quite a bit dejected, because Even with the young man, you just ain't got the firepower to take on the man and the establishment in the way in which Jack Spade here wants to. Awesome name, by the way.
An ice cream?
Thanks, I'm regular. Look, I gotta be going, man. Thanks.
Struggle!
Yo, and like I said, 30 years ago, what do you think we've been doing for the past 30, huh? Like, it is what it is. Like, man, this is such a funny scene. And it's so poignant. You know, like, we do what we gotta do. I don't care if I get caught. The DA could play this fucking tape in court. Guys, this is really real talk. This has been a lot of fun for me because I like to share things like this, and I encourage you to go check out the movie because it is a classic. It's a 90% user score. Come on, guys, you can definitely rock with it, and you won't be disappointed. That's if you've never seen it. But once again, Keenan Ivory Wayans, he paved the way in a lot of ways. Like before Keenan Ivory Wayans, and I don't want to be like a jerk about this, Robert Townsend. Before him, there was Robert Townsend with Meteor Man and Hollywood Hustle and all these other, like, when it comes to representation, doors had to be knocked down. Legitimate doors had to be knocked down for everyone else who now decide, oh yeah, my goodness, well, we were treated just like black men. Were you though? No. So, like, and for those who paved the way, there's a lot of appreciation in it. But, this is back when these types of things were funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was new. This was it was postmodern for its time. And when you try to go more postmodern than this, you end up with those two Caucasian guys who made Date Movie, Epic Movie, and just the real trash, the Meet the Spartans and stuff like that, like those types of situations. Like, bruh, no matter, just through our history, through like everything that we've been able to accomplish and still be here and still keep going and keep innovating and keep, doing our best with what we're given, nothing but respect. So, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, yeah, go ahead and do that too. I'm not scared of your sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and the like, they don't like me like that. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Or, you know what, here's a great question. Like, what's your favorite spoof movie? Because this was a spoof. Like, I'm going to get you Sucka as a spoof of Shaft and the Mac and all the other black exploitation movies. And there's been a couple good ones since, like Undercover Brother I liked, as well as the one with my man Michael Jai White, Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite's fantastic, still one of my favorite movies to this day. So if you have a favorite exploitation movie, by all means let me know. I like Naked Gun. There's been so many that that's what the comments are for. And until the next one,